Hello, my name is Andy and I am the village idiot, a man with a car and a GoPro and an unhealthy amount of time on my hands. And today I'm beginning this one in a cemetery. It's a very pretty cemetery, in fact. It's not the world's biggest, but it's still very nice and very quiet, despite the fact there's a main road there. That main road leads into the village, which we're going to explore in a moment. But I want to start this one here. If you remember, in the Badsworth video I mentioned 6 arches, which is a railway viaduct, and you can see it sort of in this shot. It's a long way away. It's certainly a better shot than anything I got in the Badsworth video, but it's over there right at the edge of the cemetery. Okay, so where are we? Well, we're in Badsworth's neighbour. Welcome to the parish of Ackworth. Okay, so the parish of Ackworth is made up of quite a few different parts. There's Ackworth Moor Top, which is where I am now. We're going to explore that first. There's a very small part which is just Ackworth Village. I think it's just called Ackworth Village. There's High Ackworth and there's Low Ackworth. There's quite a lot to explore in this one. It's a very big one. So, without further ado, let's have a little walk around Ackworth Moor Top. So, this is the A628. And I'm on the corner of Chiltern Drive, and the first place I'm going is on this roundabout. It's the rather large war memorial. Let's go and have a look at that. Okay, so we've already seen Ackworth has a history of quarrying. All this area here though is all named Mill something. This is Mill Lane. I've just seen a Mill Garth. There's a mill close just up here, but that suggests to me that Ackworth at some point had some kind of mill. I wonder whether it still exists. It'd probably be a converted property now if it is. I think if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be along here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. This is an interesting little area, this. There's a car park here on the end of Bell Lane called Bell Lane Car Park, and there's a footpath that runs underneath the main road, and that takes you back to the mill area, as it were. I don't know whether this is actually part of the park we've just walked through, whether it's just like an extension of it, or whether it's just a separate one. Anyway, we're heading this way down Bell Lane, because on the map there appears to be quite a lot of things down here. So let's go and explore what's down this street. certainly one thing I've noticed about Ackworth so far is, in perfect harmony, you will find old stone terraces right next door to brand new houses, new builds. To be fair, we're going to find that a lot around Wakefield. These stone terraces, they seem to be, some of them seem to be quite random, in fact. Certainly some of the places we'll go that are closer to Leeds, I know of a few places up there that just have these random stone terraces which appear to be in the middle of nowhere. Not the case here, but we will see more of them in and around Wakefield. It would have been nice to get a more close-up shot of the cricket club or some more inside the ground, but big sign saying private property, so I can't go any further than the gates. That's fine. Right, I'm just going to quickly nip across the road here to show you Bell Lane Fisheries, which is a fish and chip shop, and then I'm going to walk up to the church. Okay, so I'm back on Chiltern Drive at the other end where I began. Now, we're not quite finished with Ackworth Moor Top yet. I just need to drive a little bit towards Pontefract to catch the last bit. There's a few other things to see at the very far end, and then we'll have a look at Ackworth and Low Ackworth and High Ackworth. pretty much done with Ackworth Moor Top now. I've opted to walk back to the car via these terraced side streets. There's a few of these. The road in front of me is called Dicky Sykes Lane. I'm going to go up there back to Wakefield Road. Okay, so I'm going to pick up the car and now we're going to explore the smaller areas of Ackworth, which are out to the north between Ackworth and Pontefract. Those are High Ackworth, Low Ackworth, and an area which on the map is just marked as Ackworth, which I believe is Old Ackworth, but I'm hoping you guys that actually live here can correct me on that if that's wrong. Let's go. I'll tell you one thing, guys, since I've started doing this I can certainly appreciate architecture a lot more, and this very small part of Wakefield Parish is absolutely full of it, isn't it? It's fabulous. Right, Low Ackworth. Okay, all things considered, with the size of the parish, which is very large, and the amount of camera battery I've got left, I think that will have to do it for the parish of Ackworth. It's been a nice sunny day for it at least, but yeah, the size of this place and the limitations of my camera battery means we're gonna have to stop there, unfortunately. Now, to be fair, here in High Ackworth I don't think I've missed much. Down there there are a few independent shops and businesses and a few residential areas, but I don't think there's much more than that. But I'm sure you Ackworth locals will fill me in if there's anything I've missed down there or anywhere within any of the areas I've shown of Ackworth Parish. And I think this is a nice place to end the video too, on the village green here with the cross and the church in the background opposite the hospital. I think it sums up Ackworth quite nicely, in fact. So this has been the parish of Ackworth, and I've been the village idiot, and I'll see you again in Wakefield at some point. I'm out.